Ortigos again. Yo, what's up, Spy Tube? Big shout out to my homeboy Spy Tube and his lovely wife Peach. Hey, this is a warehouse shit right here. And it's hella busy, man. I haven't eaten yet. I've been working since 1 o'clock. It's what, 5 o'clock now? After 5. So, just offloaded 2 trailers at once. I got 1 more over there to go. Some lumber. It's 2 more pieces. I'm headed to KFC, man. I'm hungry as shit. Yeah, man. Ew. Dropped it. You hear that shit? Spy Tube, my shit is old, dog. My forklift is old as dirt. Wow, full speed. I don't give a fuck. These fools better watch out for me. Mobbing in my old school, smashing like a stray fool. Ain't tripping off the police, cause you know I'm down for the high speed. Alright, so the warehouse is getting full, as you can see. My hands are hella dirty. I need to go wash them because I'm about to go eat some chicken. But Spy Tube, man, big shout out to you and Peach. Yay, yay. Black on black, always looking crispy. I'm all trying to be too quiet. Okay, so here goes another ASMR that I just wanted to do. So I just got my favorite. These are my favorite chicken wings from this Chinese spot. I think they're called Young House or Yum House or something like that. Anyway, I don't really get nothing else from them. I usually just get these chicken wings because they're crispy and they just taste really, really good, so I love them. Alright, and we're going to be reading a chapter out of this book again. Get that thumbnail, yo. And for dessert, my daughter made cake, yo. I'm hella excited. It's one of the best cakes I ever ate. Here we go, like right here. So, I tried a small piece of it and it's bomb, and I got some Haagen-Dazs ice cream to go with this. So for you dessert heads out there, especially Fit Angie, shouts out to you. That's coming up next. So, also I'm excited because I have a special unboxing that I did on my live last night. My OG homeboy, you guys know him as Smoking and Grilling with AB. What's going on, big homie? Love you, man. You off the hook for this. And he sent me a bottle of his signature barbecue sauce. Alright. And I'm gonna tell you like this. This is one of the best barbecue sauce I've ever tasted. Straight up. If it wasn't one of the best, I'd say, hey, you know what, it's pretty good, bro. But it's one of the best. Hey, I can't stop eating this, so I'm definitely gonna try this out with these air chicken wings. Oh, and it's spicy too. This one I like. Spicy. So we're gonna give this a try today. And this is my bottle, so I can do that. Then I got a little bit of lemon. And I got a cherry Pepsi to drink. I love cherry Pepsi. So let's get into this. Alright. So I'm gonna try AB sauce first, but I'm gonna hit it with some lemon. This is ridiculously delicious, you guys. Oh man. I could just imagine this on steak ribs. Oh. AB. I bought some beef ribs and some steak, bro. The next mukbang is coming with that sauce on it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna cook with it and dip it. Chicken wings is one of my favorite foods, y'all. It's good with the ranch too. But I'm telling y'all right now, link up with AB from Smoking and Grilling with AB, and y'all go buy a stock load of this sauce. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. So good, man. Cut on my finger, and that lemon juice just went all up in it. Son of a bitch. I hope the sound quality is still pretty good on this. I like this mic so far, it's pretty good. Are you hungry watching this right now? Wait till I tear up that dessert, y'all. AB's barbecue sauce is lit. So, my birthday's coming up, and long weekend is coming soon again. So, I'm gonna get late. Damn, this sauce is great. These chicken wings are bomb. MoonLight by Sharie Kohler. Okay. Okay. Chapter 1. Beware the silent dog. Stepping out of her car, Claire Morgan sniffed the smog-laden air warily. Locking her door, she faced the run-down apartment building and sighed, brushing the salt of the French fries off her slacks. Evidence of her weak-willed drive-through detour, she eyed the gray building, made all the more ugly by painted-on shutters framing every window. Even armed with her city map, it had taken her over an hour to find it. Apparently in this neighborhood, when the street signs went missing, no one bothered to replace them. Distracted, she failed to notice the two adolescents on skateboards launching themselves down the center of the street in her path. One of the skaters clipped her hip, nearly knocking her to the pavement. "Hey!" she cried. Once the youth turned back, flicked her an obscene gesture. Real little punk ass kids. What am I doing here? Whoa, hold on. Yeah. What am I doing here? She muttered, shaking her head. But she knew the answer to that question even as she asked it. Excuse me. She was here for Lenny. By all accounts, Lenny Alvarez had been a lost cause, 17, repeating his sophomore year. He'd originally sat in the back of the class with his head down, buried in his arms. Gradually, as the year progressed, I started paying attention, even staying after class. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. I started staying late so I can tutor him for his SAT, which he was scheduled to take tomorrow. It was on the test that he couldn't miss. He would be there if she had to drive him to school herself. Squaring her shoulders, she faced Lenny's apartment building. A radio played in the distance. The Tejano music that echoed off the row of the apartment buildings lining the block of the liveliness that contrasted with the eerie silence of the neighborhood. Sweat dampened the nape, and she lifted the hair off, and it lifted the hair off the back of her neck to let the faint breeze cool her skin. Normally, she would be popping in a movie right about now and a plate of pizza on her lap. Most Friday nights, a Saturday of grading papers would follow, and then a Sunday of church dinner with her parents. She shrugged her shoulder. A break from routine wouldn't hurt, and this was Lenny. Stepping it onto the sidewalk, she prayed she wouldn't have to confront Lenny's drunken foster father. A dog hurled itself, spitting and growling against the fifth encrusted screen of the ground floor apartment. Jumping back, she dubiously eyed the tiny screws holding the screen in place. The only thing preventing the animal from mauling her, gripping the iron railing with a clammy palm. She fled up the stairs, doing her best to ignore the sudden memory of her cousin's mastiff attacking her when she was only 8 years old. The barking grew fainter as she neared the door of the apartment 212. The sound of a television blared through the steel-framed door. She rapped on the door. No one answered. She tried again, harder this time. Suddenly, a voice demanded, "What do you want?" Claire spun around, grabbing the stinging knuckles of her hand. An elderly woman with sagging jowls and deeply carved wrinkles peered from the cracked door across the way. "I'm looking for Lenny, the boy who lives here. Do you know him?" Small piercing eyes studied her above the sagging chain lock. "You're a social worker." Before Claire could answer, the woman rushed forth with, "'Cause you should have taken that boy away a long time ago." "I'm not a social worker," Claire shook her head vigorously. "I'm his English teacher." The old woman snorted. "What kind of teacher makes house calls?" "He's been absent 3 days. 3 days, and Lenny never missed a class. I'm worried. Tomorrow is his SAT, and I want to make sure that he's there. Claire didn't voice her other concern, as she feared his foster father had harmed him. The woman absorbed this. Her disdain seemed to abate, and the hard glint of her eyes softened. She peered curiously to the left and the right before undoing the chain and opening the door wider to stick her salt and pepper head out. The boy's gone. Forget about him. Gone. Claire frowned. Yeah, gone. The woman shooed Claire with her wrinkly hand. Now you go home. You shouldn't be here. Her head bobbed up and down. Go on now. Leave. And don't come back here. She blinked at the strange command and jabbed her thumb at the apartment behind her. Something had happened to Lenny. Those piercing ancient eyes narrowed. I seen the boy. These old eyes. Seen a whole world of things. She paused, pointing two gnarly arthritic fingers to each of her eyes. I seen the boy, and he's gone. Just forget about him. Claire gave her head a small shake, suspecting the woman, with her strange words, was quite right in the head. Thanks. You see that boy? You run the other way, you hear me? Run the other way. Her smile wobbly. Claire moved toward the stairwell, pushing to the top stair. Yes, ma'am. The dog's frenzied barks followed her as she crossed the street to the car, disappointed, squeezing her chest. She dug for her keys, noticing a figure streaking across the empty playground in front of her car. Suddenly, he tripped and fell, stirring up a cloud of red sand. Resting her elbows on the roof of her car, she waited, the teacher in her compelled to see the youth rise to his feet. The sun had disappeared below the rooftops, tinting the sky with a hazy purple. Visibility fast fading, she squinted across the distance, watching the boy rise. He glanced over his shoulder to check behind him, and she saw his face. Lenny. Their eyes met across the playground. Recognition flashed in his face. He slapped a hand in the air, batting her away before sprinting off into the opposite direction. Oh no, I don't think so. She had tutored him for hours after school and paid his testing fee so that he could blow her off and skip the exam. It's getting juicy. Her khaki-clad legs ate up the ground. Her sensible shoe was pounding. The earth and the dust sank into the night. Darkness encroached, and the shadows took on a life of their own, pressing all around her. Only streetlights kept the night from swallowing her entirely. Up ahead, Lenny passed beneath one, its beam a spotlight on him, and he turned and disappeared between an all-night laundromat and a nail salon with pink blinking lights. Halting, she peered into the alley's darkness. Cavernous depths. Panting for breath, she lifted her face, watching as the clouds parted, breaking to reveal a full moon. The alley was suddenly awash with a pearly glow. A lone dumpster sat against the wall, its putrid scent reaching her nostrils. The alley looked empty. No sign of Lenny anywhere. A dead end loomed ahead. So he couldn't have escaped. He had to be on the other side of that dumpster. Legs aching from her run. She moved the toe, one shoe in the alley. Lenny. Her voice bounced off the wall of the two buildings on both sides. It's Miss Morgan. Please come out. You're not in trouble. A low, anguished groan answered her. Lenny. She advanced, one sliding step at a time, concern for him swelling in her heart. Had his foster father heard him? Are you okay? Stop. Don't come any closer, came his muffled voice, almost indistinguishable. Can't Can't stop, can't help. His voice faded into a moan. Then nothing. Silence. Nearing the dumpster, the soles of her shoes scraped over the loose gravel. The only sound is unnatural silence. She heard nothing beyond the rasp of her breath, and she could not help but thinking, the city was never this quiet. Lenny, are you hurt? Her voice cracked in the air. Shadows pressed in, closing upon her. Her nape on her neck tingled, and she trembled. The world beyond vanished, the narrow space becoming a tomb, blotting out all life, trapping her within. A desperate whisper flew through her mind. Go, get out of here. Her feet rooted to the ground, unable to obey the silent command. She stole another glance at the sky, her breath caught. A red-tinged moon, no longer pearl white, blood moon. Excuse me. Blood moon, her mother called it. Blood moon, someone's dying soul. As the litany echoed in her head, her feet shuffled backward. She hugged her leather purse to her chest, and the strap slung limply over her shoulder. Abruptly, the moon's glow vanished like a candle snuffed out. Darkness descended with a shuddering breath. She searched the dark sky for a glimpse of moonlight to get her bearings. The tiny hairs on the nape of her neck tingled anew. She squinted against the murky air. Just as a large shape materialized in front of her. Lenny, is that you? It's gonna be a long video. Exploded in her face. She staggered and fell. Her head hit the ground with a sickening smack. Tears sprang to her eyes. A massive weight fell on her, so crushing she couldn't draw air. She raised hands and pushed it off, encountering also fistfuls of coarse hair. Dazed, she wondered how the dog had gotten loose and followed her. Then all thought fled. There was only agony. Pain ripped into her shoulder. She screamed as she hoisted off the ground. The pain sharpened into a million pinpoints of fire. As she was shaken side to side, her mouth opened wide and silent. Frozen scream. Stop, oh God, make it stop. As if in the answer to her prayer, the stabbing pressure in her shoulder abruptly ceased. The weight bearing her down vanished. She lifted up her head to clutch the shoulder and encountered a slippery stickiness of blood. Using her uninjured arm, she flattened out the palm against the pavement and struggled to her feet. Eyes straining to see through the gloom, she made out two figures, locked in struggle, moving into the alley away from her. One was definitely a man, but the other, she shook her groggy head. A dog? No, it was too large. Whatever it was, she was leaving while she still had the chance. So, I'll end it right there because this video is already 30 minutes. But it's getting juicy, so I hope that you guys still enjoy this. And I hope this video was pleasurable and soothing for some. Enjoyable, if you liked it. So we'll come back again with another ASMR reading from this book marked by MoonLight by Sharie Kohler. I'm going to finish this off and get into a TV show. Anyway, thanks for coming out, you guys. Thanks for your great comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, be blessed.